Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the gun shop. I'm Neil Hansen, aka Guns for Hire, and apparently sources confirm. I love how the articles throw that in there, confirm, because then you're going to see confirm and you think, oh my god, it is confirmed, but it's the source that's confirming. I'm not saying it's not true, it's just you got to look on the tricky wording there. Anyway, link to this article is in the description if you want to read it yourself. But the sources confirm that the XBOX720, or the next generation Xbox console, will be in full production 2013. So we're probably looking at a fall, I would assume a fall release date of 2013 once they're able to crank these things out. Now the article talks to the fact that the next generation is supposed to be 6 times more powerful than the current generation. Really, when we're talking about computers and technology, 6 times more powerful than, you know, a technology that's years old really isn't that impressive. I'm just going to say, I mean, we're used to seeing, when you see new CPUs, new processors and GPU processors, the technology that comes out, it's usually like, this is 10 times more powerful, 20 times more powerful. That is normal in the realm of computer technology. So saying that the next generation, you know, Xbox console is 6 times more powerful than the one that's actually years and years old, really, to me, isn't that impressive. It's good, and I'm glad to see it, but does that kind of power, if you want to call it that, justify putting out a new system? I don't know. But anyway, they're talking about the GPU. They're saying that the particular GPU is not going to be the AMD 7000. I think it's a 6680 or something. I don't know, something around there. A lower one, and it's about $80 for this current processor. So maybe when they mass produce it next year, the price will be even lower. Because remember, there's also a rumor by a trusted source that confirms, I don't know if they confirmed it, but a trusted source that says that the console, the 720, the next generation Xbox console, is actually going to be cheaper than the current one. So rather than, which would be amazing. If we see that, hallelujah, man. I would say that Microsoft, you've got it, take the market, it's yours, run with it. Because if you can put out a next generation console, even though it's only 6 times more powerful, but cheaper than the current generation, you're going to be just gobbling up the market. So if they do use something a little bit older, something a little bit not like right on the forefront, you never want to do that anyway because the costs are absolutely prohibitive. It's just absolutely insanely costly. And the system would be, well, let's face it, it would be like the PS3 launch, where $600 for a system, and who wants to do that? This is about fun, and it's not fun shelling out that cash. So a cheaper system, 6 times more powerful, is what we know right now. I think they, what did they say? They may, it's still sort of in line for an announcement, either this E3, maybe in the fall they're going to announce it, but they're looking at a 2013 release, so that's fairly soon. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm kind of, you know, I don't really care. 6 times, again, I'm looking at that, I'm like, really, does that justify a new system? I don't know. And then the article also talks about that it's actually 20% faster than the upcoming Nintendo Wii U system as well. So, I mean, you've got these, yeah, it's slightly, but 20% again, it's, you know, slight improvements, but is it a wow factor? You know what I mean? Is it the difference between what the PS2 was versus what the PS3 was? Because, I mean, that was a big jump. Right there was a big jump. The new Xbox 720 is said to, you know, support 1080p, 3D, and DirectX 11. So I mean, it's going to be able to provide us with really good games and probably noticeably better. But I'm more concerned about the storage system. I'm more concerned about what they use as the main source of gaming. Is it going to be flash plates? Are they going to upgrade to a Blu-ray? Because if they put in another dual-layer DVD, I consider that an absolute epic fail. If that news comes out that they're sticking with a dual layer, whatever, out of stubbornness or whatever the case may be, that, my friends, would be an epic fail and a waste of a console. And then I would say, yeah, cheaper, but it's cheaper because you put something crap in there. Anyway, that's it. Are you looking forward to it? Do you think it's that impressive? Those of you involved in computers, really 6 times more powerful based on, you know, years, multiple years old friggin' technology. Really not that impressive. And the fact that it's 20% more, I mean, I think that's kind of stirring up some fanboyism there, because really is that much better as well, you know what I mean? Because they're going to, when they put out a game, a multi-platform game, typically they try and keep it even keel across them. They're going to take it based on the lowest system, especially if that's what their target is. They're going to make it based on the lowest system, maybe tweak it a little bit for the other systems, but they're not going to put in crazy amount of work to absolutely, you know, maximize each console. It's too much work, they're not going to do it. So you're looking at the lowest bar, and if Wii U truly is in the hardcore market, that's where it's going to be more or less based on. You know what I mean? There may be some tweaking, fine tweaking in each system, but more or less Wii U, if that's the bottom, that's where the standard's going to sit. Anyway, that's it. You can read the article below. Again, it just talks about the graphical processor and everything that I basically just mentioned there. If you want to read it yourself, you're like, I don't believe you. It couldn't be 6 times. That's horrible. Anyway, that's it. Leave your comments below. Rate the video. And if you have any articles or news that you want me to talk about in terms of video games or technology, please let me know on Twitter. My Twitter link is in the description below as well. Don't forget to rate the video, comment if you have something to say, and get it off your chest. Your chesties. Anyway, that's it. Peace.